Welcome back to 2DG.
Two.
Got another beer review for you. This is Trash Talk,
The second edition.
Welcome back to Trash Talk, where we talk about your three your macro beers.
Not big three, because this one is not one of those. Macro.
Another macro brewery review. Pabst Blue Ribbon.
PBR.
Now, what do you know about PBR?
I know this. Number one, it is considered the hipster beer.
Hipsters.
But number two, it won a Blue Ribbon, or the best, I don't know, in show, I guess, at the Chicago, or was it the Chicago World's Fair or whatever, back in 1893, I believe, and that's where it got the name.
About right, yeah.
And that's where it got the name Blue Ribbon, the Blue Ribbon beer.
We also know that a lot of breweries will use this as a base because it's so neutral.
Don't know that.
Yeah, we do. Seen it, videos, stuff like that. But anyway, some brewers use this as a base, so neutral that then they can throw in garbage without wasting good grains and see what they're going to get in a roundabout thing. So anyway, who cares? We're going to taste it. We're going to tell you whether it's worth it or not.
And of course, the tall boy.
Oh, yeah. Don't know why I care. Anyway, here we go.
Because it's cool.
Here we go, PBR. Now this, I probably have had in the last year or two.
Really?
Yeah, I think we had it at the Ziffles.
Ah, yes, we did. Okay, I remember.
Which was it's a rib place. Locally. Alright, here you go. Again, nice head.
Nice pillowy white head,
That is,
loose bubbles.
That's a pillowy one there.
Very clear, pale, yellow.
A little darker than our last.
Yeah.
Barely, but
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. Highly carbonated once again.
Yeah, crystal clear though, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's the trademark of a Pilsner, Eid, Adjunct D lager, whatever. Let's get a smell.
big through.
Yeah.
My word.
Yeah, again, a tiny, tiny bit of the fruity esters from the yeast, which it is going to be from the yeast because they don't use anything else that would be giving off that kind of flavor. But again, kind of the sharp, metallic kind of smell. Less malt on the smell, though. Less of the wet cardboard,
Yeah, I would agree.
biscuity. Yeah, just kind of real sharp.
I want to say there is a bit of a maltiness, though. I mean, but not a malty sweetness, but a grain.
I actually do get sweetness in this, and it's weird because it's not, again, for me anyway, from the malt smell.
Let's just taste it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's quit pretending.
Taste more of that.
Yeah, the taste.
Something.
All right, let's try to do this. I'm getting the sharpness up front again, and again, it's more of a metallic type of sharpness. It nothing to do with any sort of flavor profile that the beer itself kind of brings. Middle of the mouth all the way through, you get more of like a corn generic type of flavor. It's not even like a malt cardboard. It's almost just straight like adjuncty corn or rice or whatever the hell they use in this one.
There's almost a slight hint of that crackery biscuity more. But it's not pronounced. It's not particularly good.
Yeah,
it's
I don't actually get the.
It's grainy.
Yeah, I don't get the cracker from it. I get Pilsner, little Pilsner.
And I don't even get as much flavor as I do on the smell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the cores that we reviewed a couple videos ago has a lot more than this, which is tremendously
That's
surprising.
got a sharpness too that's just not real pleasant to me.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a metallic sharpness, like maybe the can rubbed off. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what you call that. No.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go ahead and just shoot it. Rate it.
Style again. Yeah, American adjunct lager or pale lager, but same thing.
You know, this one, not sure. I can kind of see why it gets that hipster thing, where
because it's flavorless and you can pound a bunch of
pretty
them.
much it. Is that people who don't like beer could probably almost drink this, but they don't know. You know, if this is their go-to, I'm just going to say it. If this is their go-to because they don't like beer, they're doing themselves a huge disservice, because this has just right in the middle is a nasty flavor. I'm going to give it a
Style.
I'm going to give it a 3.5. It lacks. It doesn't deliver on the front, doesn't deliver on the back, and there's some bitter nastiness right through the middle that I just don't care for.
So I gave Coors an 8 for the style. This one, 4. It's metallic. Like, that's the only thing that I get from it. I don't get hardly anything from of a malt characteristic like a Pilsner or a biscuity kind of malt. I don't get any of the real fruit esters on the taste.
Nope.
I'm not getting the middle part that you're talking about.
You don't get that shot of bitter?
Yeah, at the front. That's where I get mine.
Well, it's yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
so thin, it's my,
yeah, I mean, super carbonated. It's not watery, but it's just not good either. Overall,
there's almost a raw alcohol flavor too that's not pleasant.
I don't get that.
I mean, rubbing alcohol. And then the longer I sit here, like if I don't take a drink, I almost get a cornflake start to develop. Something I don't like. I like cornflakes. But anyway, overall, 3. I don't have any need for this.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, the last time we had it, like I said, at that restaurant, I tried it, I had it, I never, you know, everywhere you go now, this is there.
Yeah, and especially if you go to places that have craft beer, generally the only yellow fizzy beer that they have is generally PBR, and I think that's just for the hipster nostalgic kind of factor more than anything else. Overall, 1.5. I gave Coors a 3, and Coors has a lot more to go for than this.
I will agree with that.
Yeah.
Coors Banquet.
Yeah, the Banquet, not the Coors Light, which probably tastes the same as this. Which we'll find out probably later.
Yeah, we probably will.
Yeah, but it just doesn't have anything, which is kind of disappointing because, like, when I do, whether it be for a party or, you know, it's just cheap, and I go for a cheap beer, trash beer, this is generally what I go for. Probably not anymore. But a lot of the reason people go for it, though, is you can get what we call a Dirty 30, and it's cheap. It's like $15 or something, so...
Unless you find it on sale, and that's even less.
Yeah, but, yeah, I'm...
Not a fan.
No, not even for your macro am I going to go out of my way to get this one anymore.
No, in fact, like I said, I think in the last trash talk, I would... If I go somewhere now and that's all they have is Big 3, I'll at least hope they have Coors Banquet.
Yeah.
But I could care less about this one. Not a fan.
Yeah. 2DG.
See you later.